So the message for this specific collective is there's recently been an ending of a cycle, or there is about to be an ending of a cycle here with the Death card, and the Six of Wands follows, and it's about being comfortable with this next phase of your journey. So make sure that you're comfortable with having all eyes on you, being put on a pedestal, for example, and it's about acknowledging that you need to put yourself on a pedestal as well. It's not about getting this validation from other people, it's about having this validation from within yourself. The Four follows, and to me this speaks about being in a really good position to take that leap of faith, to take that calculated risk, for example. So don't do anything that's obviously going to put you in harm or financial harm, for example, but take a calculated risk on something. Whatever it is that you're thinking about moving towards, or whatever this end of a cycle has actually started pushing you towards, make sure that you do actually take a leap of faith with this, because the Fool to me is really positive. We've got the sunshine there, it's really warm, he's holding onto a rose, and it's about taking that plunge so that we can actually develop this rose even further and actually keep those flowers growing. It's followed by the Queen of Pentacles, and she's actually clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. So to me, just the way that they fall in this spread, I see that you really might feel, obviously, after this end of a cycle, after this quite, I'm going to say, sad transformational cycle that's closed out, you're going to be in your Queen of Pentacles energy. So you need to be nourishing yourself, nourishing your energy, nourishing the abundance that you want to try and create. And here with the Knight of Pentacles, it's about taking a look at what direction we want to go in. So again, with the Fool, take that leap of faith, but do it in a calculated way and move forward with confidence in your ideas. Don't start second guessing things, for example. It's about making sure that you're really strong in this idea, whatever it is that you're nourishing with the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Lovers also asks you to come into union with yourself, so make sure you're forgiving yourself, or you're being kind and calm and patient with yourself. Make sure that you're also acknowledging that you're more than capable of achieving this goal, because it's followed by the Nine of Swords, which to me speaks about self-doubt, anxiety, keeping yourself awake with worries, for example. But it's clarified by the Magician, which confirms you have mastered all of these things that you need to master in order to move forward. It's just about applying past lessons and past cycles to this next phase of your life so that you can move through it a lot smoother. I was saying this to a friend the other day, there's no point in going through all of these issues or all of these lessons that we've gone through in the past if we're not going to learn from them and apply them to our future. It's about applying the things that we've previously learned and the skills that we've developed so that we can actually move into this next step a lot more comfortably, or a lot smoother, for example. The World reminds you that now is a really good time to put yourself out there. It's just about finding balance. So she's holding on to these two poles, these two batons. And to me, it speaks about it being a really good time for you to put yourself out there, but do it in a balanced way. So don't act from a place of being rushed or feeling like you need to do something. Do it because you're intuitively called to it, or because you're confident in that idea, or it's something you've been sleeping on, it's something you've been keeping to yourself, and now the universe is urging you that it's a good time to put it out there into the world. Judgment is coming in, and I see this as actually being a karmic divine intervention for you. So this collective is going to have karmic involvement here that's going to actually propel them forward, or it might be that the ending of this cycle gave you the motivation and the passion, for example, or the free time even. It's freed your time up to develop something even further. So now you're starting to look at things in a much more balanced, unbiased way, and it's giving you that motivation that you need in order to move forward with your innovative idea here with the Knight of Wands. So we're moving forward with something that's a creative hit for us, something that has been calling to us, something that we do want to try and create in this current 3D reality. It's important to acknowledge as well that the Knight of Wands isn't rushing anywhere. So again, it's about being proactive with our time, making sure we're working smarter, not harder, and we're nourishing the intuitive hits that we get from the universe with the Page of Pentacles. So make sure you are spending time to learn things. If there's a learning journey that needs to go on, we can always learn new things. Every day is a school day, for example, but make sure that you're actually continuing to chip away at your goals and you're not letting things sidetrack you, for example. So don't let people, places, social dynamics or groups, or even other people's opinions set you off course, because it's important that you acknowledge you've done a lot of work and you just want to keep chipping away at these things, because we're very close to reaching that financial abundance, reaching the goal achievement. It's just about not allowing distractions or ending of cycles, for example, to put you off your course. It's important that you stay in tune with yourself, you come into connection with your higher self, you love yourself all over again, you appreciate, accept, you're kind with yourself, and you acknowledge that you have got the power that it takes to move forward into this next level. Please do drop me a comment and let me know if this reading resonated. I'd also appreciate if you could drop me a follow, because it helps the readings reach a wider collective, and I'll see you on the next one.